Thank you, Madam Chairman. I'd like to thank you for holding this afternoon's hearing on the reauthorization of the Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention Act. Both of our subcommittees have jurisdiction over juvenile justice. However, the Subcommittee on Crime doesn't have jurisdiction until they actually commit a crime, and therefore the Crime Subcommittee has an interest in helping the Healthy Family Subcommittee prevent crime and keep those youths out of my subcommittee. Over 100 years ago, differing needs of juveniles and adults in the criminal justice system were recognized with the establishment of separate juvenile courts. This system has since been confirmed by brain development research showing that treating juveniles as adults is not physiologically or fiscally sound. Since 1974, JJDPA has turned this concept into separate systems into national standards for the states. The Act creates two federal agencies, the Office of Juvenile Justice Delinquency Prevention and the Coordinating Council for Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention, and authorizes several grant programs, including state formula grants and delinquency prevention block grants. Although JJDPA's original focus was on prevention and rehabilitation, in recent years, juvenile justice policies have reflected an increasing trend towards punishment and lengthening incarceration. I hope we can help shift juvenile justice policy back towards prevention and rehabilitation programs which have been proven to reduce crime and save money. This shift towards prevention and rehabilitation would be in line with research-driven crime prevention strategies. Research has consistently shown that continuum of services can significantly reduce crime. Those kinds of services would start with teen pregnancy prevention, prenatal care, parental training for teen parents, nurse home visits, early childhood education, things like Head Start, after-school activities, substance abuse treatment, dropout prevention, and access to college, getting them on the right track and keeping them on the right track. Many of these strategies are contained in the State Formula Grant Program, which requires state juvenile justice agencies to use this money for a wide variety of programs, including services that focus on child abuse and neglect, mental health services, and community-based alternatives to incarceration. In order for states to receive the formula grant money, they must agree to abide by 4 core mandates. These mandates require states to address the deinstitutionalization of status offenders. They talk about how long and under what conditions juveniles can be detained, and the over-incarceration of minorities. These mandates were milestone achievements in juvenile justice. Unfortunately, in recent years, we've seen an influx of juveniles into the adult system. And since 1990, the number of youth and adult jails has increased by over 200%. But research has shown time and time again that treating more juveniles as adults doesn't work. At juvenile facilities, youth offenders receive education and other services such as counseling, and the judge may even order family services. However, juveniles going to the adult system get no such programs, but they do have new role models, the hardcore adult criminal offenders. Moreover, studies show that juveniles in adult facilities are 5 times more likely to be sexually assaulted and 8 times more likely to commit suicide than in juvenile facilities. So it comes as no surprise that studies show that if we treat more juveniles as adults, we will create more crime. Those crimes will be created sooner and are more likely to be violent. As we move towards the JJDPA reauthorization in the 110th Congress, I hope that we can continue using evidence-based research practices to cost-effectively reduce crime. In addition, I hope that we can continue to recognize the benefits of treating youths as youths and not as adults. So thank you, Madam Chairwoman, for holding the hearing, and I look forward to the testimony today.